is expected to record a rebound in the next 2 months as major hotels in the country are expected to reopen after almost 2 years of closure due to the effects of COVID-19. Some of the major hotels expected to reopen between the month of April and May include Fairmont the Norfolk, Radisson Blu located at Upper Hill and the Mount Kenya Safari Club among others. Speaking during the launch of a gastronomy tourism video experience which highlights and promotes Nairobi as a prime gastronomy destination, Cabinet Secretary for Tourism and Wildlife Najib Balala said that the industry was looking forward to improved numbers within the period. He said the reopening of the facilities brings a fresh breath into the sector that has been slowed with the effect of the corona pandemic. He called on the industry to innovate on ways to improve their businesses to cater for the needs and preferences of the traveler. The Gastronomy Experience video is a pilot project commenced by 6 restaurants: Boho Eatery, The View, Gaze, Chop House, Inti and Nyama Mama with the support of the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife. It highlights the growth of local and international cuisine restaurants in Nairobi which adds value to the Kenyan experience for travelers.
But the world is opened up. The world wants to move in. People are fatigued to stay at home. People want to move and have a holiday. And nowadays it's not just about having a holiday. They want quality, they want to stay longer, and this is a survey we have seen. And I'm glad Nairobi is opening up. M Gallery and the Patel family, thank you very much. You're opening M Gallery end of the year. We welcome you, and I know it's under a course, so maybe he's very excited. Yeah. I'm aware also Fairmont is opening up next week, so that's good news for the country. Again, I'm aware that Mount Kenya Safari Club is opening in May. I'm aware also Radisson Blu, which is a beautiful hotel, is opening up in May as well. So all the hotels those have closed down because of COVID, because of circumstances, now have seen the confidence in Kenya, they have seen the confidence in our industry. And we are optimistic that things are going to be even better. I am sure, and I've seen the figures, I've announced the figures in January, that the revenues that we have generated in Kenya, despite we don't have much of international tourism. But I want to appreciate Kenyans, the domestic tourism. Our revenue that we generated in 2021 is 136 billion Kenya shillings. That was in 2021. In 2019, we generated 157 billion Kenya shillings. So I am optimistic that 2022, we will surpass the revenues generated in 2019. Despite 60% is domestic tourism, and only 30% is international tourism. So I am positive, I am optimistic, and I believe we can do even better. We will still be campaigning with Magical Kenya, Betty and her team, to promote Kenya overseas. We are very positive about it. We are still going to focus on our traditional markets, which is the United States of America. Again, Europe is our key market, and definitely we are waiting for Asia to open up properly so that we can be able to even access that. But today we are celebrating here 5 restaurants that are in Nairobi. And I can tell you, and everybody, including the ambassador of Oman, he was here for 2014 when he came here for the first time, contrary to the ambassador of Saudi Arabia, who is coming here about a year ago. So again, 2014 till today, major transformation in this country, not only of infrastructure, but economical transformation, and also the vibrancy of the economy of the city of Nairobi. Is that restaurants and tourism is not just about the big buildings and the beautiful buildings. This is about the ripple effect to the agricultural sector, to the transport sector, to all other subsectors that support tourism and gastronomy as well. But also interesting what Sophie mentioned to me this morning, particularly in the bush. You don't just bring everything from outside the locality. You also create an economy within the locality. And that's what we support conservancies, so that the conservancies can build an economy within their communities, and you empower them beyond just creating jobs. So you create an economy within the community. So that is the beauty about what we are promoting today.
It's a great evening because we're talking about food. There's a myth that says, it's actually not a myth, it's a reality that says food is what warms up the soul. But for ladies like us, we are also told that there's a way that food helps you to ease your path to places you want to go. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The way to somebody's stomach is through, the way to somebody's heart is through the stomach. So it's an important thing for us this evening. What is gastronomy for us? Gastronomy has opened up a new area for our industry, which is hospitality and tourism. But the reason it's opened up a new area is it's a very interesting opportunity that is available to the world. Now, when I heard about this session, I looked up some numbers and I thought it's quite interesting to know the power of this sector. This is a sector that has a market value of $1,116 billion. 2019-2020, $1,116.7 billion. And how fast is it growing? 2027 projection, $1,796.5 billion.
Here to launch the video on 5 restaurants in Nairobi. This is a pilot project to promote the culinary experience and gastronomy in the city of Nairobi. We want to do more and we want to open it to many players and stakeholders in this sector. We have been told by UNWTO that the gastronomy industry in the world is about $1.1 trillion. That's huge, but also count, every tourist needs to eat, every hotels needs to feed their clients. So that's a huge, again, value chain support or enabler to this industry. So yes, we need to promote. Again, you have seen Nairobi has been transformed. It's vibrant, it's nightlife, entertainment life, but also in business life. It's because of restaurants, because of entertainment facilities, and also the infrastructure made it really easy. And also the lighting and security that government has provided to support the tourism sector in this sector. So yes, it is a sector we want to promote. So food can be an attraction, but also can develop, can boost our economy through the agricultural sector. So that's why we are here today. 2020 was a nightmare for tourism and for the world because we shut down the world. But again, slowly we are now rebounding back. At the same time, we have seen the figures of 2019 are almost coming to 2022, the revenue figures for the government. And I said in 2019, we received almost 157 billion Kenyan shillings for the government. And in 2021, we received 136 billion Kenyan shillings. So I believe 2022, it will surpass the 2019 figures. And this is 60% domestic tourism and 30% again foreign tourism. So we want international tourism, but we value also our Kenyan market. But again, what we need to do is develop more products, more experiences, and an exciting experience so that people can come more and enjoy themselves in Kenya. As I said, again, arrival figures in 2021 are not the best. It's about less than 1 million people who have come into the country. We want to be optimistic that we surpass the 1 million figure in 2022. Yeah, but we are positive that even summer will be much more, and we need to increase the number of airlines coming into the country. Definitely, the drivers for the rebounding back of tourism is first the removal of the restrictions. Again, it's marketing aggressively by Kenya Tourism Board and Magical Kenya. Again, by investing into new products and excitement so that people can come in here. Because our survey is that people want to come, people want to spend more time, and spend quality time. So that is what we should develop in Kenya.